years?
35 years.
So
Yeah.
how did you two meet? Let's start there.
How did we meet? Well, um, we met at a club in Beaumont. We're both from Beaumont, and I was coming home from college, and one of my non-Greek fraternity brothers invited me to go hang out at this club called Wolves, and I was like, man, I used to party at the Star in Dallas, with 2,000 more people. I don't really want to go to this little club, but he was like, come on, let's go, and it was July 3rd.
Correct.
And so so we went, and I wasn't even old enough to get in the club at the time. So he said, here's how we're going to do this. You go in and sit down and act like you're ordering a drink, even though you're not old enough. And if they let you stay, we stay. If not, we'll leave and we'll just go hang out. I said, okay, cool. So fortunately, I was able to stay. And, there was other people starting to come in the club. And, it was more of around the holidays, and a lot of people was in there. I didn't know a lot of people in there. I really didn't. And so, I met a couple of people. We danced, hung out, and then I saw this beautiful young lady standing there, and she looked like she had a light around her. And I was like, because my teammate, he actually told me, he said, when you go home, you're going to meet your wife. Your wife's in Beaumont. I'm not going to say what I told him. I'm not going to share that with you. But he told me that. He said, your wife is waiting for you in Beaumont. And I was like, man, I don't really want to go to Beaumont. I really don't. He's like, season over with, go to Beaumont, go home. And so, like I said, when I was in this club, man, I saw so many people, but my wife had like a light around her, and she, and I just said, I didn't know what to say. I said, are you a model? Because she didn't look like anybody else in there. She just didn't. And that's what attracted me. She just didn't look like anybody else in there. And what did you say? I'm going to let you talk. So you said,
What I said, I forgot what I said. What I said.
you said, quit playing with me.
Okay, yeah, quit playing with me and stuff. And he was out there dancing with my cousin. When I came in the club, he was dancing with my cousin. So I had already spotted him. My eyes had already got fixated on him and stuff. So, and he came up to me, like you said, and asked me, was I a model? And I was like, quit playing with me, boy, I'm not a model and stuff like that. So, and we talked and stuff, and, and got to know each other, and we exchanged numbers, and then it went from there.
Paula.
Our first what?
Date.
Oh, I didn't. Okay, our first date. Our first date, well, we went to the movies. It's been so
Yeah,
long.
we went to a
To a
movie.
movie. I'm trying to think of the movie we went to go see.
I know we went to a movie.
I think it was Hellraiser.
Oh my
one of the
goodness.
movies.
Yeah, I think it was
Our
Hellraiser.
first date was like the movies.
And I was like, I'm not a big movie type person, but my wife is. So we in this movie, and this movie start, and it's about, and I'm looking at the title of the movie, Hellraiser. And
Because
so
I was into horror movies.
yeah,
And
and
I
I
didn't
was
know
like,
that he didn't
have
like
I?
horror movies.
Yeah, I was like, oh no, this thing was pulling
Scared.
skin and all this stuff, and I'm like, so this chick is in the horror movies. What is going on in here? But I was a good sport. I basically just closed my eyes and I peeped every now and then, because if she asked me a question about it, I wanted to be able to answer it.
Right.
And we made it through that, and that was our first date. Well, I'll let my wife start first.
How was it meeting each other's family? Well, I met his dad because his mom, she's deceased. So I had met his dad and his brother. It was really nice. His dad was a very fun person, and he was kind of quiet though, but he made me feel at home, made me feel welcome, and his brother, oh my God, his brother is, he's like a life of a party. His brother never meets a stranger, so
Never
they
meet a
made me
stranger.
feel really welcome and made me feel like a part of their family and stuff, and and I have to thank them for that, so. it was really easy going meeting their family, meeting his family and stuff. And his sister, he had a sister, you know, she was really nice. They welcomed me with open arms, so couldn't ask for nothing else. And so how it was meeting my family.
I mean, when I first met your family, I was like, man, it's a lot of people.
Yeah, I
And
have a big
she have a
family.
big family, and but they all, you know, they all were like sisters and brothers, which was strange for me because, you know, I come from, you know, I had two brothers. Both of my sisters have gone home. You know, I have a brother that's living. So when I met her family, her grandmother was a matriarch of the entire family. I mean, you know, everything surrounded her. Her brothers and sisters, you know,
Aunties, uncles,
aunties,
cousins.
uncles, you know, they would barbecue. They would, I mean, I had never seen anything like that in my life. A family that was so close knit. You know, it took me a while to get adjusted to it, but I saw so much love and care for different people. And I mean, I've been in this family now for 35 years. And I wouldn't trade it for the world.